so much for tuning back in. As everybody knows, on Sundays I post these Zodiac forecast readings for the upcoming week. So I'm really excited to be able to share the messages that I've received just from the guides today, as well as the cards. It's going to be really awesome. There's loads of great information. First of all, I do just want to again start with that disclaimer, just letting everybody know this is just a general reading. Will not resonate with every single person that is finding themselves within these zodiac signs. It's just a general reading for the collective as a zodiac category as a whole. So if it doesn't resonate with you, just tune in for next week. It may. If you find that this is resonating with you, please do leave a comment below. I love seeing all of you guys, what these messages are bringing into your life. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so first we have Aries. Aries, we pulled the 10 of Cups. I believe we pulled this for you last week as well, except this time it's right side up instead of reversed. And then we pulled the Princess of Wands. These cards together essentially represent that you are in harmony. That is the big message that I'm getting from these cards. You are finally feeling yourself in harmony and in that flow with the universe. The 10 of Cups represents you having a full circle. You're feeling connected to your relationships, to your friends. You're feeling very full, and this week you're gonna notice that you do feel very connected to your community. You're very connected to your friend group, to your relationships. Everything is just kind of flowing really well. It's working well. And then the Princess of Wands, as we've seen, I think I've pulled this in every single video that I have done. Princess of Wands is you chasing your dreams. So that's awesome. You guys are feeling this fullness within your community as you're chasing your dreams. You're feeling this support and you're finally in harmony. So I'm super excited that that is the theme and the feelings that you will be seeing this week. So keep an eye out and just know that everything is starting to come together for you. All right, Taurus. So for this week, we pulled the Moon reversed for you, the 3 of Cups, and the King of Cups. Now, what I'm kind of getting intuitively from these cards is that you may be feeling a little bit lost at the moment. The Moon reversed, which was also pulled last week, I'm not necessarily sure if it was for Taurus, but the Moon reversed essentially represents that you're feeling like your intuition is a little bit blocked. You're feeling a little bit hazy and a little bit confused. And as we look at the 3 of Cups, this is celebration. This is your community reaching all of these goals, and there's all these celebrations happening around you, and you're seeing your friends achieve things that they've wanted to do for so long, and you're seeing your family members achieve goals, and you're seeing all these people achieve these goals and celebrate these goals, and you're kind of feeling a little bit lost and a little bit confused on kind of where you're wanting to go, what your goals are, where your path is taking you. And as we take a look at the King of Cups, his energy represents that mindfulness is the key to making an impact. You have to be present, you have to be mindful, you have to be completely aware of the life that is happening around you in this present moment to start making an impact and making decisions on the goals that you do want to be accomplishing. So essentially, these cards together are telling you it's okay to kind of feel a little bit lost and a little bit confused as you're watching everybody else feel this success, but also sit with yourself, be mindful in this moment, be in the present moment, and as you do that, you'll start to realize more about what you want and the goals that you want to achieve so that you can then chase after them. All right, this is for my Geminis. This is a very good reading. I'm really excited for this. But this week you'll be seeing, so we have the 5 of Cups reversed, and we also have the Strength card reversed. Now the Strength card is reversed essentially represents that you're feeling something this week has caused you to find a little bit of a lack of confidence. It's caused you to doubt some of your relationships, and it's causing you to feel a little bit anxious. It's something this week has caused you to kind of feel a little bit less worthy, and you're just kind of feeling more upset, and it isn't something super huge. It may seem huge to you at the moment, but in the long term it's really not so huge. It's something that's pretty minor, but it's causing you to feel all of these like worried and anxious emotions pertaining to relationships, whether it's a romantic relationship or a friendship or relationships with your family. this week has happened that's made you lose confidence a little bit in yourself within those relationships and to start doubting those relationships. However, throughout the week, so we have the Five of Cups reversed. Now the Five of Cups reversed essentially represents emotional maturity. It represents a type of forgiveness. So as you're going throughout this week, you may experience something that may not seem so minor to you at the moment, that may cause all of these feelings to come up, but then as you continue throughout the week, you're going to experience this kind of like breakthrough, and you're going to start forgiving. You're just going to start forgiving that person, whether it's somebody that's very hard to forgive, somebody that you don't necessarily particularly get along with. You're going to forgive them. You're going to start to kind of understand where they're coming from. And as you move throughout that, you're going to start to kind of emotionally mature. You're going to be able to kind of let this thing go, because you're going to realize that this is holding you back. This is only a negative emotion to you. So as you go throughout this week, you'll start releasing that negativity. You'll start releasing the anger or the emotional buildup that this situation has made you feel, and you'll feel this pressure just lift entirely off your shoulders. You're gonna feel so great as you start to release that and forgive this person and just kind of move on with your life. Now, this isn't to say that you have to go and be best friends with this person, or you have to be really close with this person, or you have to even talk to this person, but forgive this person. Open your heart, understand a little bit, put yourself in their shoes a little bit and understand kind of where they were coming from, and just release that negative emotion. And you'll see that throughout this week as the positivity will start to enter, and you'll feel so much lighter, and things will just start to look up so much for you. I know I myself have struggled with strong feelings of negativity towards some people, and I've been even experiencing this kind of trend already this week a little bit for me. So I'm excited to see how it is that you guys start moving through this, because it really does feel so much better as you start to just release those negative emotions that are holding you back. All right, this one's for my Cancers. This week we pulled the Princess of Swords reversed, and we pulled the Chariot reversed. Now the message that I'm getting from these cards essentially is you still have so much to learn. The Princess of Swords essentially represents you being this know-it-all energy. You feel like you know everything, you kind of feel like you're on top of the world. And as we look at the Chariot reversed, it kind of, you're not feeling very fulfilled in this area where you feel like you know everything. You feel like you know so much that you're bored now, and you're feeling like you're kind of off course, and you don't necessarily know where you're going, and you're just kind of roaming. But because you feel like you know it all, you're challenging this authority figure, and you're challenging these different authority figures in your life, and you just kind of have this motor mouth. You're just continuing to talk and talk and talk, even though you need to just really be silent for a moment and listen to these authority figures, listen to these people that are trying to give you advice, because it will help you. Because as much as you may think that you know everything in this moment, you don't, and you still have so much you need to learn, so listen. All right, my Leos, these cards definitely are in conjunction with all of the other readings that I have done for Leo so far, but we pulled the Hermit reversed for you, and we pulled the Ace of Swords reversed for you. Now the Hermit reverse essentially represents you feeling lonely, and you confining yourself, and you isolating yourself so much, too much. You're isolating yourself too much that you really feel like you're confined to this situation. And you're feeling very lonely and very on your own, and like you have to do everything by yourself. And as we look at the Ace of Swords reversed, it essentially means that you're finding yourself in this place that is pure chaos. You're feeling like you're kind of like a head case, you're in this disarray, you're just really in this place where you can't think clearly, you can't think appropriately, and you're just in the middle of just absolute chaos right now. And as I look at these cards, the message that I'm getting from these intuitively is Lean on your support system. There again are people out there that care about you so much, that want to help you so much, and you don't have to do this on your own. So lean on your support system, reach out for help, and I promise you these people will be more than willing to help you in any way that they can. You don't have to be in this chaotic state on your own. Alright, this one's for my Virgos, and if you guys watched last week's video, this one is also in conjunction to that one. Virgo, you pulled the Tower card again this week. So that is definitely a synchronicity there. There are big, big, big changes coming. And then you also pulled the Hanged Woman reversed. Now, like we talked about last week, the Tower represents big sudden change. Big sudden change doesn't have to be negative. It can be very positive. In most cases, it is very positive, even if you aren't recognizing it in that moment. But as we look at the Hanged Woman reversed, this essentially is telling you that you are sacrificing too much of yourself for other people. You are people pleasing so much that you're losing sight of yourself. You're putting your self-care on the back burner. You are not taking care of yourself as much as you need to be. So the Hanged Woman reverse essentially represents that you need to put you first. You need to be your own priority. And the intuitive message that I'm getting from these cards in conjunction is to know your worth and step into your power. Because you do. You have so much worth and you have infinite power as a soul, and you are giving that so much to other people. You are not using it for your own benefit. So as this sudden change comes in, it's going to teach you that it's time to understand how much that you are worth, because you are worth so much. And it's time for you to understand that and to step into this power, because you are going to be that King of Wands energy that we talked about last week. You're going to be this natural leader. You're going to be this very powerful soul as you step into this and as you come to understand your worth. All right, this is for my Libras. This week we pulled Temperance reversed and we pulled the Ten of Wands. Now, essentially, the Temperance reverse means that you're feeling like things are a little bit unbalanced. You're not finding yourself in a very balanced state, and you're kind of feeling all over the place in so many different ways, in your head, in your life, physically all over the place. However, what this is saying is that you do need to take it one step at a time. Whatever it is that's happening this week, because you will see some trends of just being imbalanced and all over the place and feeling like you're happy and then you're sad and your emotions are all over the place and you're running all over the place to different places and stores and to work, and your work life is kind of hectic and all over the place. You're just feeling imbalanced, but you just need to remember to take it one step at a time. The Ten of Wands essentially represents that this is whatever it is that you have to do this week to rebalance yourself and to refine that alignment. It is your job and it is entirely your responsibility. However, you're not alone in doing this. There are people here also supporting you, and you can ask for help and they're more than happy to help you. But intuitively, with these cards in conjunction, it just screams whatever you have to do to find yourself rebalanced. Take it one step at a time, but you're the only one that can do it. It is your job entirely. All right, so this one is for my Scorpios. All of you Scorpios, I love you very much. This is gonna be a fun read for you. But we pulled the Seven of Cups this week, and we pulled the Lovers card this week. I love this Lovers card, by the way. I think it's so cute. However, going back to the reading, the Seven of Cups essentially represents that you have so many opportunities. You have so many opportunities that are coming into your life right now, and in conjunction with this Lover card, it means you have a lot of opportunities for partnerships coming into your life right now. You have a lot of opportunities for love coming into your life right now. You're finding connections with multiple different types of people all over the place, and I know this might be a little bit of an ego boost for some of you. But as we look at the Seven of Cards energy, it's telling you that as you're finding all of these opportunities and as you're seeing all of these opportunities coming your way, not all of them are good for you. Not all of them are for your benefit. So this in conjunction intuitively is just saying that you, as you're looking for this partner, as you're finding yourself in a situation to find a good partnership, you have to pick someone who is going to be good for you and who's going to be healthy for you in the long run. They might not be the most fun right now or the most perfect looking right now, but you do need to pick somebody who is going to push you and who is going to help you and who is going to genuinely love you and keep you in a healthy relationship together. All right, this one's for my Sagittarius babies. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Two of Cups reversed. Now when I look at these cards, the message that I get is it's time to heal. As we look at the Six of Cups reversed, this essentially represents that you're trying so hard to look at the world through these rose-colored glasses because there's this trauma that happened as you were a child that you haven't completely healed from yet. As we look at the Knight of Pentacles reversed, this energy is saying that you, instead of sitting down and trying to heal this childhood trauma that you are experiencing, you're kind of just keeping yourself busy so that you don't have to think about it. You're consistently doing something, but as you're doing that, you're still finding yourself kind of bored and completely unfulfilled. As we look at the Two of Cups reversed, this essentially means there might be a breakup that's coming this week. However, I don't necessarily think that's exactly what it is. However, there may be a breakup, but you're feeling this clash of energies right now. You're feeling a very, how do I want to word this? You're feeling very disconnected from reality. You're feeling like you can't really connect to people in your life and you're just clashing with them so much because this childhood trauma is it's resurfacing. You're thinking about it more and more. It's popping up into your life more and more and you're doing more and more to just forget about it instead of going through the motions to heal it and going through the steps to heal this trauma so that you can finally move forward with that. So as you're going through this week, you're gonna notice that you're thinking about this a little bit more. Remember that it's something that you need to heal and don't just try and keep yourself busy this whole week because that is a theme that I'm seeing could happen. So definitely try and be proactive about it and start that healing process so that you can move forward with your life. All right, this one's for my Capricorns. We have the Hierophant. I think that's how you say that. And the Knight of Swords. Now, when I look at these cards together, especially this one, I love it, the little eyeball, I'm just getting the message to stay woke. Now, the Hierophant actually represents tradition. It's you continuing with these traditions that have gone through with your family or your community, and it's finding unity in your community. It's going out and finding maybe your friends or the people in your community you're relating to, you're connecting to, you're finding unity and you're finding yourself as a whole. But as we look at the Knight of Swords, it essentially represents intense, sharp focus. And it's intensely telling you to stay focused on the spiritual journey that you're on. To slow down and trust the process of the spiritual journey as you're going through it and enjoy the process. Don't rush it. So definitely tap into those traditions that you're feeling in your community and in your family and get really just united with that community. Stop isolating yourself and stay focused on your spiritual journey. All right, this one's for my Aquarius. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Princess of Pentacles reversed. And we have the Three of Wands. The Five of Pentacles essentially represents that this week you may be finding yourself feeling a little bit lost or abandoned. Now it's a feeling that definitely will pass. It's not necessarily saying that anything is going to happen this week that will keep you abandoned, but you might just be feeling these feelings of being abandoned or just lost in general. As you can see, she's on her own. She doesn't know where she's going. She's feeling very alone. So this week you might find yourself feeling very alone in this moment. However, as we look at the Princess of Pentacles reversed, she's saying that you're kind of sitting there alone and you're daydreaming about all of these dreams that you want to chase and all of these things that you want to do, but you're just daydreaming about them. You're not applying action. You're not doing anything to chase those dreams. You're not doing anything to go after those dreams, even though we all know that you were just a little bit ago, just from the readings, you were chasing those dreams actively, and now you're just kind of dreaming about chasing those dreams. So as we look at the Three of Wands, this essentially says keep chasing those dreams. Keep going after those dreams. Be patient and be persistent, but keep chasing them. And this feeling of being abandoned and this feeling of being lost is part of what's hindering you from chasing them. You're feeling hurt a little bit by the people that are in your life, and you're feeling like they're not necessarily there for you this week, and that's stopping you from wanting to go after those dreams. So as you continue to persist and as you continue to chase those dreams, you'll release this feeling of abandonment, and you'll start to heal whatever it is that's making you feel that way, so that you can again continue to push forward for those dreams. Because every reading that I have done for you probably in the last month has just said chase those dreams, chase after them, because what it is that you want to do, it's for you. It is specifically for you. They say graveyards are the richest place in the earth because that's where dreams go to die, and most people never achieve those dreams. So these cards are telling you you have to chase after that, because this is strictly your purpose. Don't let outside forces, don't let other people who have hurt your feelings stop you from chasing those dreams. Alright, this one's for my Pisces. Now Pisces, if you guys have been watching my videos, you know we've been talking about this spiritual journey that you're on, and these cards definitely are in conjunction with all of the other readings that I've done. It definitely is following that same path. So for this week we pulled the Ace of Wands, we pulled the Queen of Cups, and we pulled the Magician. Now, what I'm getting from these cards is you're almost there. As we look at the Ace of Wands, it essentially represents that you are awakening to your unlimited potential, which is so fantastic. You're starting to illuminate these things about yourself, and you're becoming inspired by all of these things that you're seeing, and you're coming to understand that you are a very powerful human being. You are a very powerful soul who can do whatever it is that they want with their life. And as we look at the Magician actually talks about manifestation. So you're realizing that you get to manifest your dreams entirely into reality, which is so fantastic. It's so awesome. And as we look at this Queen of Cups energy, it essentially represents that you're tapping into that intuition, and you're tapping into that compassion, and you're feeling that your heart is opening, and you're feeling this love for the world, and you're feeling this intense love for yourself. And you're kind of nearing the end of the spiritual journey a little bit, to where you are feeling completely in love with yourself. You're feeling completely in love with the world. You're recognizing exactly how much power you actually have and control that you have to be able to co-create this life with the universe. And you're just in this really good, harmonious spot. So I'm really excited that that happens to be the reading for you this week, because I know that's so special. It's so exciting. I'm so happy for you guys. And if you're a Pisces and you're finding that these are resonating with you, and this is how you're feeling, and you're feeling like you've really found yourself, please leave a comment below. I would really just love to know how many of you are actually finding yourself on this spiritual journey, and how many of you are really coming to understand how powerful of a soul you are. Alright everybody, so that's all I have for this week. I told you there were so many good messages, so I'm glad that you tuned in to just watch. By the time you're seeing this video, I will be in Sedona, Arizona. I will be experiencing this mythical vortex energy that they have down there, and all these very intense energies. So I'll also be doing a vlog video on that I'll be posting here shortly. I'm really excited to show you guys all about Sedona, and I just really appreciate all of you tuning in and just watching and supporting me as I chase my dreams. So I appreciate each and every single one of you, and I hope that you have a lovely rest of your week. Goodbye!